We move on now to our second leading story, where 5 children have perished in an arson attack on Tuesday during clashes in central Guinea. And that follows a weekend of local elections. The government minister Boureima Conde, giving information on the incident, said huts and houses were set on fire in the town of Kalinko, and 5 Guinean infants died in the flames. He did not specify their age or identity. Meanwhile, in one of such incidents, one person was reportedly killed when opposition party supporters alleging fraud clashed with security forces in the country during vote counting on Monday.
Yes, indeed, post-electoral violence naturally provoked reactions in the Guinean political scene, but also within the international community. The UN Secretary General's representative for West Africa, Mohamed Ibn Chamban, said that he regrets the recent violence that has resulted in the loss of life. It should be noted that the Guinean Electoral Commission has not yet released any official results for Sunday's vote, but local media are beginning to publish their own results. Now, without further ado, we'll go to Guinea and ascertain the environment in Conakry, where our correspondent Diallo Abdurrahman is located. Hello, Abdurrahman. While Guineans await the results of the local council elections on Sunday, Guinea is experiencing violence and some were fatal incidents. The latest one was the arson that claimed the life of 5 children on Tuesday in the center of the country. Can you tell us what happened in this incident? These incidents took place in the rural town of Kalinko, located more than 460 kilometers from the capital, Conakry. It all started with the Union of Defense Forces of Guinea, UFDG, activists challenging the results of the local council elections. The supporters of the 2 main parties, UFDG and Rally of the Guinean People, RPG, the ruling party, then clashed in the streets of the locality before attacking each other's homes. Several buildings were burned down during the violence and shops, and their contents were taken up in smoke. These clashes between Pearl and Malinke communities, who had previously lived in perfect harmony, resulted in the death of 5 people, according to the principal administration officer, and 3 infants and 2 adults, according to the district opposition member of parliament. Well, following this last incident, the government called for calm. What is on the ground? No call for calm from the opposition side, which is hardening their tone. Yesterday, Celo Diallo made it clear that he will not accept the distortion of the results, and the public remains the only way to enforce the ballot box's voice. The tension is very evident in Conakry, especially in neighborhoods, home of the UFDG, where a large police force is deployed. On Wednesday, Ibn Chamban, the UN Special Representative for West Africa, issued a statement calling on all parties to engage in dialogue and to avoid acts of violence in order to allow the institutions in charge of the electoral process to continue their work in peace. Another worrying development is the call for strike launched by the Teachers' Union that was launched on the 12th of February. And finally, Abdurrahman, what is the outcome of the counting 4 days after this election?
Des pronostics peuvent-elles être établis 4 jours après ce scrutin?
Well, it's difficult to know exactly who won these elections in certain municipalities of the country because there's so much confusion. The absence of provisional results, which have not yet been released by some centralized voting commissions, UFDG and RPG each claim victory. For the known results, in Upper Guinea, stronghold of the ruling party, the RPG is largely in the lead in many municipalities, whereas in the middle of Guinea, it's the UFDG that dominates most of the municipalities. Another noteworthy fact is the breakthrough of some independent candidates, according to preliminary results. Examples include Koya, Bofa, and Kalum. In Kalum, the administrative center of the country where the President of the Republic is based, the daughter of the former president is in the lead with 11 councillors.